Mastering resume writing skills, the most common mistake in resume writing. Introduction. All successful job hunts start off from a single step, writing your resume. For the job seeker, the resume is arguably the most important sales document you'll ever come across in your life. Why? Because that piece of paper sells the most important asset in your life, you. If your aim is to break out from unemployment or to nail that high-paying job, then this piece of literature has to be crafted with the greatest of care and positioned strategically to catch the right amount of attention. Failure to do so sends your application straight to the bin. Hi, my name is Raiden, and I'm a professional resume and appraisal writer. In my years of experience, I've seen a fair share of applicants fail to secure interviews even though they may have been more experienced and qualified. But I've also seen fresh graduates out of college beat the older and more experienced workers in a job application. Strange, isn't it? So how did that kid beat the older applicant when all he's got is a seemingly never-ending source of energy? Doesn't experience count at all? Come on, what does that new kid on the block know about handling people or managing a business? I've done so much more. The reason is simple. The new kid on the block packaged and marketed himself more successfully compared to the experienced worker. You see, knowing how to package your work and market yourself has never been more important in this aspect. So now you may ask, what distinguishes a well-written resume from one that's poorly written? Or, what's the difference between his resume that went up to the next level of hiring managers when yours ended up in the bin? If you're starting to ask these questions, then you are on the right track. Congratulations on taking your first step in becoming not just different, but special. Standing out. Check out this example where two applicants contest for a position of research associate. Below are extracts from their resume. A. Performed extensive research on stem cell applications in a research team for treatment of cancer. Published articles frequently in research journals regularly and won research merits in university. B. Performed extensive research on stem cell applications under the mentorship of Professor Charles Xavier, Distinguished Honoree of the National Research Award 2009. Published 10 papers in 3 years in the widely recognized Journal of Biomedical Research. Research helped pave the direction for future developments in stem cell applications. Won the Young Research Award in 2010. Break it down. If you were the hiring manager of the research institution, who would interest you more? Naturally, B stands out immediately. So what are the aspects that separate these two resumes, and why? Candidate A narrated and described what he did in his previous position. Little was discussed about his results and achievements. Even though candidate A may have much more to showcase but couldn't do so due to space constraints, it is a fact that he didn't write them down. The simple theory being this: if you didn't write it down, nobody knows. Candidate B did something different. Apart from simply describing what he did, he value-added himself by stating that he worked for someone famous. Candidate B further stated that he published articles in a widely recognized publication. In addition, candidate B also quantified his statements with numbers. Believe it when people say that numbers tell a powerful story compared to simply words. In essence, candidate B placed adequate emphasis on his results apart from narrating what he did. If you achieve something spectacular, flaunt it. Let's relook at his statements. Performed extensive research on stem cell applications under the mentorship of Professor X, Distinguished Honoree of the National Research Award 2009 UK. Published 10 research articles in 3 years in the widely recognized Journal of Biomedical Research. Research helped pave direction for future developments in stem cell applications. Won the Young Research Award in 2010. 1. Use of distinguished persons to boost your portfolio. 2. Quantified number of publications and time duration. 3. Publications in recognized and prestigious sources. 4. Positive impact of work. 5. Best achievement. See the power now? Rounding up. Therefore, you can see very clearly that by showing results and using different value-adding tools, you can make your resume dramatically different. Resume writing is a process of continuous improvement and upgrading to ensure that your skill sets are updated and the brightest achievements are highlighted. Your ultimate aim is to jump off the page in an instant and dazzle the hiring managers so radically that you nail the interview instantly. All the best. It is my sincere wish that you have benefited from this and gained useful insights on writing a good resume. May you progress from being a few of the best to eventually the best of the few. Let's go get that damn job. Please look up my blog at www.iwantthedamnjob.com for more information. Raiden.